Hello everybody, this is just a card that one of my reps created, and I wanted to try to help him enhance it. So this video is about enhancing a card. What he did is he took a picture, and if you look at this picture, I'm going to remove it, and if you pull it over you'll notice that it's a little small, so he kind of stretched it a little bit. So what I did is I'm going to take this picture and just pull it so that it just covers the whole page. So if you look at this right here, these lines right here, along here, that is the potential cutoff line. So what I did is I created the bleed so that when it cuts off the edge of the card, that there's no white space in it. And so that's what I did there. And then I noticed when he did this part of the card, he put a picture here, and they're trying to. He's trying to help one of his clients and his customers develop a really nice card to send to various. He obviously, this guy sells wine for various companies. So what I did is I'm going to take this, and instead of creating this card like this, I'm going to take it and I'm going to expand that. Okay, it says that it won't. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the same thing with this as I did with the other. So I'm just going to make that wine glass so it fits on the whole page. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this right here picture, and I'm going to span it. And again, it says it's too small, so I can still do it. It's probably a little bit grainy, but it's still going to look better if I do it this way than try to put a little tiny picture on there. So now I've got this picture here, and so now it's two full pictures that show up on the card. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this down. So I'm going to take this writing, I'm going to pull it down to here, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it, highlight it, and I'm going to make it so it's a little bit bigger. So maybe 20, maybe that might be a little too much, maybe a little too little. I'm going to take this and I'm going to create this. I'm going to kind of play around with it a little bit. Maybe I'll take this up here and make it so it's more balanced. So I'll take this saint up here, and there I've got maybe a little bit more. Now you can't see it very well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight that, and I'm going to copy it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another text box. So I'm going to take another text box, and actually I don't want a template. I'm just going to take a text box, and I'm going to put that in there and make it about the same size as the other one. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and change this, and I'm going to make it white. So I'm going to create this text box white. I'm going to take what I just had and I'm going to paste it in there. So now I've got white in there, and so now I'm going to overlap that a little bit over the writing there so it creates a little bit of a shadow. So now what I've got is if you look at this now, that's a little bit more clear. It's a little bit more tasty card. It actually shows the wine and everything off just a little bit more. I'm going to pull this wine glass down just a little, highlight this a little so that it's not quite in there. Now you see that? Now when I preview this, this is what it's going to look like. So now I've got a card that looks a little cleaner, that actually is easier on the eye, and it's just a little bit more professional. So I just took a little bit of the elements that we had on the card, the templates and stuff, and I enhanced it, added a full bleed to it, and now that card looks a little bit more attractive when it will go out. So I just thought I'd show how to highlight a card just a little bit better. Have a great day.